I'm Cosmo. Oh,
It's okay.
hi, I'm Cosmo Grupp. I'm the CEO of Airc. So the problem is that ventilators just have no way to clean them inside. So it turns out that viruses and bacteria from one patient get into the ventilator and get blown into the next. And patients can get COVID-19, and there's ongoing pneumonia that costs hospitals $12 billion a year, and 100,000 people die from ventilator-associated pneumonia, of which the ventilators are likely a big part. So our solution is to make the whole airway inside the ventilator, all the parts that the patient air can touch, is completely removable. So it's one unit, and in under 1 minute, you can pop out the whole airway, pop in a fresh one, and click it in, and you're clean and fresh and good to go. So the plan is to, we're at the stage where we're going to build a device that we can test. We built our, can I start that again, or should I just cut and?
Start again. It's okay. No problem.
Okay. So right now, the plan is to build the next device, which is a fully functioning ventilator. So far, we've proven our technology. Now we're going to build an ICU-ready machine that we can test and do an animal trial, which we already set up. And then we'll commercialize that one in 4 months and set up manufacturing, and we're beyond the market. So the business strategy is to develop these devices in 9 months beyond the market. First, again, we make our engineering prototype after a proof of concept and technology platform, which we have now. We develop the device that's the full for commercial machine. We get our FDA clearance. There's still an emergency use authorization in place for ventilators, which we may get. And if not, we'll be doing a 510K, and then we'll be going to market. So far, we've built the proof of concept. We've shown all of our technology works. That was the heavy lifting for engineering. We've done a lot of innovation in the sensors and the valves that's never been done. We have new IP around that. We have IP around the whole disposable concept. That's never been done before. We believe we can own the whole concept of a disposable airway. And we built this into a prototype that proves all of our technology. So there's a lot of high price ventilators out there, and there's a whole bunch of what I call YAVs, these pop-ups that have come up in the pandemic that are yet another ventilator, and they just have no competitive advantage. They haven't solved the problem, any new problem, and they haven't solved the problem of cost. So they're really just irrelevant. And we believe at the end of the day, well, we were the only ones who have actually solved the problem and driven the cost down, and we're a fully functioning ventilator for the ICU, which none of the other ones we see do that. So as far as the operators are concerned, the technicians in the hospital, ours functions just as well, does everything they need to do that a Medtronic does. So we believe we'll be the only ventilator company standing at the end of the day, and we're kind of letting the genie out of the bottle, that once they see that you can do this, then they're going to stop doing the old way that risks disease. And to be fair, the reason they've been doing this is that, look, 10% of the people on ventilators die, but they do save 90% of the people. So, and there's nothing else to do. You have to put them on a ventilator. So that's the only tool you have. That's what you do until now. So we believe we'll have a strong competitive advantage at a lower price point. Will also be very attractive. The plan is to be at a price point that's half the price of a Medtronic unit. So with a 5 billion worldwide TAM in a couple of years at just 1.5% market share, we can be at 80 million in sales for a $400 million valuation, and we can exit in 3 years or so for 400 million.
Great.